What's going on, Pisces? Welcome to your May 2024 end of the month reading. Now this reading will extend into June as well. I'm just saying end of the month reading for May just because we're not in June yet, but I will still be doing the June monthlies as well. So this reading will be from now and also entering into the month of June. So let's take a look here, Pisces. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. When you click that link, all the details will be there for you for the reading or readings, just depending on when you go to the website, because I am going to be changing things up. So yeah, if you're curious about that, check it out. Let's see here, Pisces. You have the Eight of Swords, the Death card, and you have the Strength card here. All right. Interesting, Pisces. Let's take a look. Let's see, you have the Four of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands, and you have the Three of Wands here. You have the Moon card, the Nine of Wands, and you have two cards, the Devil, Knight of Wands. All right, spicy Pisces with that Devil, Nine of Wands. Y'all know what that is, right? I'm just kidding. All right, let's get this here ready. It's interesting here, you know, what I'm seeing in your read, Pisces, because I think right now you may be feeling a little bit discontent, maybe lacking a little motivation at this time, closed off right now, or you could be in this energy of melancholy that I'm seeing, yearning for something. It's something new that I feel you're ready to receive in regards to that refreshing kind of feeling. You have the Eight of Swords here for your overall energy. And the Eight of Swords is analysis paralysis. It's when we can be stuck in our own minds, because the Eight of Swords, this card is the prison of the mind. It's when we're thinking about something or we're thinking about a multitude of things. And it's like our thoughts have thoughts. We're thinking about the thoughts and the thoughts are thinking about the thoughts. And next thing you know, it kind of leads to this frozen energy, maybe feeling a little bit indecisive or just feeling like you don't know yet. You don't have you don't have the understanding yet. And with the Four Cups being in your current energy, it is putting you in this energy at this time to where you could be discontent, right? You're looking for You're looking for something here with this Four Cups. And I do see you finding it on the horizon line with the Three of Wands being here in the future position. If you've been lacking determination, especially with the Strength card being here, if you've been lacking determination or if you've been lacking motivation or direction or a clear understanding of what your targets are and what it is that you're trying to hit, Three of Wands is always a great card to where you figure that out. To where you see all the yellow represents optimism and it represents consciousness and illumination. And he's become illuminated to the fact that, oh, my ships are coming in. Oh, I do see the ship out there on the horizon line. Okay, I know where I'm moving toward now. I know where I'm going. I know the direction with things, and I feel confident in those directions. So I am seeing that here. The Eight of Wands being in your challenge. And before we even go to the challenge, let's look at this Death card. Because even in your outcome here, I like the Three of Wands, Devil, Knight of Wands being here for the future energies, the future in the outcome. Because the Devil isn't always negative. I think people think about it, they're like, oh my God. Like the Devil represents, it's just the archetype of Capricorn. I feel bad for everybody who watches I feel bad for Capricorns that watch tarot, because every time their card comes out, they just hear fucking toxic. They're like, what the fuck? The Devil card is just the archetype of Capricorn. It deals with critical tenacity. Critical tenacity that is put, or that has ambition behind it, you become unstoppable. You become unmovable. You become unshakable. Three of Wands, Devil, the Knight of Wands. It's a commitment to the discipline of what your objective is and how you're going to get it done. So I think this is about moving outside the realms of your comfort zone. I got to be real. Some of you have already moved outside those realms, and maybe you're still kind of feeling this resistance or feeling kind of like this confusion. You know what I'm saying? Like the Nine of Wands being here as advice is there's going to be adversity. The only way through adversity is facing the adversity. Because the Eight of Wands being in the challenge is like you have newer targets and newer goals, things that you're ready to hit that you're envisioning for yourself. And naturally, you're going to get hit with a Nine of Wands, right? To where you're going to be very optimistic, positive, and then the reality gets reflected back a little bit, and it's like, oh, okay, all right, I'm feeling a little bit of resistance. But you have the strength here to persevere. Is just facing the resistance and moving outside the realms of comfort, right? Even I deal with this. Everybody deals with this. The Death card is here in the position of something that you're doing that is working for you. Eight of Swords, Death card. In the astrology, we just had a full moon in Sag. The Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands are both Sagittarius. And interestingly enough, the Nine of Wands is moon in Sag. The Eight of Wands is Mercury in Sag. And this full moon in Sagittarius that we just had, we're all getting a deeper understanding of the things in our lives that we already know, and it's simple solutions to tweak things, but we can overcomplicate it. That's the Eight of Swords being here for the overall energy. So it's just about keeping it simple, and the Death card is allowing yourself to make the transformative changes here that once you gain the awareness and the understanding, by developing and deepening your understanding, which is interesting because your own card, the moon, is here in the position of something that you're unaware of, and the moon is the archetype of Pisces. Pisces deals with awareness, and the moon card deals with awareness, but it's when we need to have more awareness. It's the intrinsic search to become more aware, right? That we can always become more aware, and that we're looking to become more aware. It's only a slither of light that we see on the moon card, so it's still dark. There's still a lot that we're unaware of, but we're becoming aware of it, and I do see you becoming aware of it, and it becomes very clear. Three of Wands, Devil, Knight of Wands. You maybe be like, oh, whatever, Austin. Well, whatever. Live in your fucking Four of Cups then. You have the Strength card here in the position of something that you're doing that is working against you. Strength card in a debilitated position or in this position. Strength card is all about courage and using your courage, using your willpower, and engaging with the challenges itself when it comes to making changes or doing things, to like tweak certain things or do certain things or to change certain things. And what I'm seeing with the Strength card is you may be holding back too much, because there's duality with the Strength card. It's force and it's yielding. And so in your case, I feel like it's the yielding part that you're doing maybe too much, is about using your willpower here. You have this Conjunction card. It says alliance. This is the birth of a new beginning, new cycle. Conjunction represents new beginning, a new seed being planted. And with the conjunction, all possibilities are possible. It's potential. Sun and the moon come together as conjunct. It's a new beginning, a new cycle, and it is the conscious mind and the unconscious mind operating in oneness, which can spur out amazing things. But even if you think about it with a full moon, now I'm just talking, hopefully you guys don't give a shit, but even like when we have a new moon, right? And then we go to the full moon represents, we gain conscious illumination to the things that we were unconscious of before. And what we gained illumination of with this full moon in Sagittarius was, I already know this. I just needed to have a better understanding. And it also can be we're releasing, old beliefs, old dogmas and all that type of stuff, because we now understand differently. So I think that's something that we're all going through as a collective, and even you. But like I was saying, like even when we go from a new moon to a full moon, the full moon is the conscious illumination. We gain consciousness of the things we're unconscious of. But it first starts with the new moon. It's like it's the spontaneous unconscious activity that happens all the way up until the full moon, and then it all makes sense. So it's like you're in the beginning stages here, or I won't even say beginning, but you're in these stages of things revealing themselves and making more sense, and you understanding things. I think right now you're just trying to, with the Eight of Swords, get a deeper sense of understanding, which you will. Three of Wands here in the future. You have this release card. So every full moon brings a release. We just had so this is you. What I'm feeling like you're releasing here, Pisces. Eight of Wands in the challenge is Mercury and Sag. Mercury's the intellect, Sag is beliefs. This is when the mind can become, if you think about how big the fucking planet Jupiter is and throw Mercury in that motherfucker. Like, Mercury's gonna be like, okay, there's so much here to understand. And then not only that, because you're in this huge bubble of so many things to understand, you start gaining a deeper sense of awareness and understanding, and you're like, oh, well, I can let that belief go, or I can let that old thought go because that doesn't make any sense anymore. And so you're just gaining this deeper sense of awarenesses and understanding through the process of what it is that you're under at this time. You have this trust card. The universe is saying have trust, to trust that everything is working out for you and your highest good. All right, let's clarify your read, Pisces. Clarify the Eight of Swords. You have the Six of Swords. Well, the Eight of Swords is the prison of the mind. Six of Swords is the escape of the mind. So this is you escaping out of the prison of your own mind. And I think that the reason why is because you have found the keys. You're finding the keys, and those keys are symbolic of the deeper understandings. Clarify the Death card. You have the Fool card. Yep. Fool card is wanting to become greater and stepping into greater transformations. And so that's something that you're doing and that you should keep doing. Clarify the Strength card. Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, Two of Pentacles is, it's another two, or it's a two, it's duality. It's, well, there's two opposing forces. And with the Strength card, its nature is active and passive. So one thing to not do is to be passive, is to stay actively engaged here. Clarify the Four of Cups in your current energy. You have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles represents convention. And I think you're growing discontent with the conventional way of how you've been doing things, maybe with career, work, projects, and you're ready to, shake things up. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Oh, shit. You have the Page of Pentacles here. This is the steady application of knowledge of the things that you know. But you can't apply anything that you know until you understand what the knowledge is. Eight of Wands is the book, right? We have to read the book and comprehend and understand before we can even apply anything practically in the book. And I think that's, symbolically what's going on in your challenge. But you know a lot, you understand a lot. And so the universe is saying to take what you're becoming aware of and understanding and start to apply yourself and make those improvements. Why the Nine of Wands, Four of Wands as advice? Yeah, see it as empowering. Don't see it as disempowering, right? Four of Wands is empowerment. Yes, it deals with relationships, I know, but it's empowerment. It's Venus and Aries. Seeing these adversities and challenges as something that is empowering, and by facing the adversity, you start to gain a deeper sense of empowerment. Clarify the Three of Wands in the future position. You have the Five of Pentacles here. I see you finally getting out of this. Well, what I'm seeing here is like Five of Pentacles is where we can feel like we're lacking things, or we don't have the resources, or we don't have what it takes. But I don't see you having that attitude anymore. I think while your ships are coming in, and also while you're seeing the ships out there that you're moving toward, you're letting go of that old mindset. With the Seven of Swords and the Moon card in the position of something that you're unaware of. With the Three of Wands here. It's right beside this Trust card, and we all know what the Moon and Seven of Swords is. All right, it is. It can be a self-decepting energy or deception in general. I don't feel like it's external deception. I feel like this is more so internal. Some of you keep things a little bit too much to yourself. Like even the ideas that you have or things you want to share is about being vulnerable and trusting with that Three of Wands, that by being vulnerable and by, not feeling like you need to hide certain things or certain parts of your personality or whatever the case might be. This is about just fully being you, Three of Wands, and taking the lead and understanding that sometimes you don't have to have this whole crazy plan. It's just about the moon being flexible and fluid and surrendering and trusting in the divine with the Three of Wands trust card here. Like in your own ability here. I feel like your mind is playing tricks on you. Like the Seven of Swords and the Moon card are those fucking intrusive thoughts. That's what the fuck that is. Like it's those intrusive thoughts that are like, yeah, you're not good enough. Remember that time in third grade? Or you remember that time in fifth grade? Like, and it's just playing tricks on your mind. You have to trust in the Three of Wands and your own ability to move forward here and your own ability to be your own, like to act from a place of authority and to be self-determined here. This is such a Pisces read. You have the Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. You have two other cards here. Well, it's interesting how they clarified one another. The Knight of Pentacles and the Devil is about steady, practical, methodical application and needing endurance and patience to lay things brick by brick while remaining self-determined with the Knight of Wands and keeping your vision intact and taking the lead and taking the initiative. And you bring those two things together, you become an unstoppable force. And that's what I think is happening for you, Pisces. So, but that Moon card there too could just be you, right? Like Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. Sometimes Pisces, your archetype, your sign, the archetype of Pisces, it's inconclusive, right? Pisces, you can go down to the depths and explore so much gold, but you'll be like, no, there's still more. Sometimes it's just about you fucking have got a whole thing here that just come back up to the surface and bring it out. So, but also the Moon card, Seven of Swords, can be escapism as well. So you want to make sure that you're not escaping, or and Three of Wands is just about keeping your eyes on the prize and on the future. So take it how you want to take it. There's a lot there with that one. So I'm gonna leave your reading here, Pisces. I appreciate you for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. I'm wishing you the best for the rest of May and into the month of June. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to do so. And also hit the notification button bell as well. You'll be notified whenever I upload your video. Otherwise than that, Pisces, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you later.